everybody, happy Friday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Seavey. Happy Friday, everybody. And today is part of our creative writing, we're writing a melody today. A melody, which is the tune in which a song is sung. For those of you who don't know what a melody is, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. I'm just basically covering all my tracks so I don't confuse anybody. What is a melody? A melody is, in the ABCs is, or Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, Mary Had a Little Lamb, or Happy Birthday. That's the melody. So that's the tune, not the words, not the lyrics. Lyrics and words are the same thing. Lyrics and words are here. Melody is the tune. So that's the tune. Okay. So yesterday we were doing a class called Picture This, part of our creative writing exercise. And I had written a series of words based on the image that I showed you. I sat down for a long while, pondered what the words could be based on the photograph that I have. And this is what I wrote. Okay. So I wrote, I need a little space. It's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please. Can't you see? I want to be free. So, how do we give birth to a melody? How are melodies born, right? How are melodies created? Well, everyone has a different way of doing that. For me, knowing what keys already kind of work for you is already a plus if you're the singer, okay? Or even if you're the writer. You can always change the key later. If it's let's say you're a guy and you write a song for a girl, it might be too low for her, so you need to up the key a few notches. So now it's comfortable for her to sing it. This happens all the time. You write a song and then someone, it's a little difficult for them. It's too low for them, or sometimes it might be too high. If a girl wrote the song and a guy has to sing it now, it might be too high for the guy to sing it. So it might be a little funny. But I pictured this, no pun intended, I pictured this to be sort of an up-tempo thing, right? Sometimes I do like sleek, more mid-tempo. Not that this is fast by any stretch of the imagination, but I've been using a lot of hip-hop beats, more so than like straight-ahead rock beats. So I started to come up with the beat first before I even had the melody. Because I always hear the song a little bit in my head. It's not clear. It's not all the way clear. It's sort of like a blurry photograph. You can tell it's a person. You don't know if it's a guy or a girl or whatever, but you can see it's a human being there. It's not an animal. It's a human. And they're standing there, and you think it might be, what are they wearing? It looks like a raincoat and a hat or something. You don't know until it gets clearer. Well, I hear music the same way. My music is not always super clear yet. It's very way back here, but I hear an idea starting to hatch. So I made this key. I made it, let me see. That is B flat. B flat is a good key for me. And I just had a capo, and I put a capo on the guitar, so I just thought this would be a nice chord for the beginning. That was the first, so I just heard it there for some reason. And then, sometimes I don't have any chords. I just write the melody first. That's what I hear first in my head. But sometimes I hear, not the chords, but I hear the tempo, the cadence. how the speed, the beats per minute. You know, I hear that sometimes before I hear anything. So I started to look at the words before I even sang anything. I just went, I need a little space. It's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I want to be free. That was kind of cool. So I started, you know, tapping out. I need a little space. It's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, and I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I want to be free. So I started to hear that cadence, right? So I started like playing it like that on the guitar a little bit. Right? I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please. So that was the cadence. I like that. Now I'm not singing the right notes at all right now. I'm just trying to find my tempo. So then, of course, because my keyboard and my phone, I have a drum machine in my phone, and I have a drum machine, of course, in this keyboard. And so this is what I settled on, because this is the way I heard it. So it's like, I like that, right? I was going, you know, going like, I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I wanna be free. I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I wanna be free, right? So, of course, I wasn't gonna rap it. I mean, I could have, but I wanted to write a melody. That's what this whole thing is about, right? So, again, I'm going back to the first chord, right? And so I have that beat, right? So I'm going, so, right? Need a little space. Yeah. Need a little, so I need a little space. Oh, I need a little space. It's getting nice. I need a little space. It's getting. I like that. I need a little space. It's getting. Where can I go from there? So, oh, nice. I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. Ooh, nice, right? I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. Nice. I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. No. I like that. I like that, right? So that's the beginning, right? I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. But I wanted the chords to move around more too. And of course, chords are going to make the melody more interesting as well. But the melody should be good on its own. And one thing that I'm noticing lately is a lot of songs, the melodies are very, very simple. There's only 3 or 4 notes in them. Seriously. And they just move them around. So that's what I did. So I like that. Thought that was nice, right? Not too simple, not too monotone, but at the same time, the chords, now we got to come up with some chords that'll really make it pretty, right? So, I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I wanna be free. Need a little space, it's getting harder for me. Little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can you see? I wanna be free. So that is, now if I had to tell you, where does that melody come from, though? Like, if I had to trace it back to its origin scale, what scale would it have been from? Right? 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 So that's a minor scale. So it's... So it basically comes from a minor scale, right? But I'm not playing the whole thing just in a minor up and down. I'm picking and choosing notes out of it, right? Just like the major scale, there's, is... N-E-S-T-L-E-S, Nestle's makes the very best. That's the little jingle from Nestle's chocolate, right? Old commercial. But it's taken from a major scale. They just don't play the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? You're picking and choosing notes out of it. So that is, what I came up with. So I need a little, I'm going to sing it an octave down because it's kind of high for me right now. I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I wanna be free. I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I wanna be free, yeah. I wanna be free, yeah. I wanna be free, yeah. So that's the whole thing. So it was born, if you had to trace it back, born out of the minor scale, okay? So... that's basically it. So there's your melody. All right, guys, I'm going to try to run this whole chorus from the very beginning to the very end. Hopefully, I don't make any mistakes. Here we go. 1, 2. I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I wanna be free. I need a little space, it's getting harder for me. A little time away from us is all that I need. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm begging you, please, can't you see? I wanna be free. I wanna be free, yeah. I wanna be free, yeah. And there it is. All right, guys, I hope you liked that chorus. That is all the time we have for tonight. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe CB signing off. Have a wonderful weekend until we see each other again on Monday. Be well, be safe. I love you. Peace.